Crafting with Marin. I am Marin. Today we're going to be making fidget spinners. In your baggie, you will find the following things. Some crisp stickers. Half a Q-tip. You can't see it in my fingers, but there's a little tiny metal ring. It should be in there. A piece of cardstock with 3 circles on it. A piece of cardstock with 2 circles on it. 3 pennies. And 2 fidget spinner shapes. Okay. For this craft, you will need some hot glue. Please don't burn yourself. Please. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna glue these together. I'm gonna glue around the edge of the shape. And then I'm gonna glue another part around the hole in the middle. And then we're gonna stick them together and we're gonna make sure that we line the holes up. And maybe went a little overzealous with the glue. You know, less is more. Unless it's, you know, like numbers. Just more numbers and there's more. Ooh, making a mess. Okay, let that dry. Ah, don't touch it. It's hot. It's called hot glue. It's in the name. Good job, Marin. All right, now we have these. They're stuck together. You can see the hole goes all the way through. Ha! Like that. Don't do that yet, but I'm just proving that it goes all the way through. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take, the bag melted. We're gonna take each of the pennies and we're gonna glue them to the outer area of the circles. If that made any sense. You know, just see what I'm doing. See, pennies, kind of lumpy areas just on the outer edge. Now, be aware, pennies are made out of metal. They do conduct a little bit of heat. So, you know, just be careful with your hot glue because the pennies could get hot. I learned this because I just touched the penny and it was hot. Not like lava hot, but it was like toasty, you know? Like the temperature you want bath water to be. You know, you're not gonna singe your skin off, but when you get in, you do go, ooh. And then you get used to it and you're fine. In theory. Okay, pennies on the outsides of all the little lumpy circles. I put mine farther on the outside because I think it's gonna make the momentum work better, but if you wanna put them smack dab in the middle of those lumps, then do it. Next, we're gonna take the sheet of paper with 3 circles on it. We're gonna cut out the circles. I'm gonna take each circle and I'm gonna glue them on top of the penny. Just for like, you know, a nice, that's hot. Okay, remember what we said earlier about pennies being hot? Just, you know, maybe poke it like that so it doesn't have time to not singe you, but to make your finger warmer than it feels like it should be. This is what we have so far. We've got our spinner shape, the pennies, and the circles glued on top. Now, we're gonna cut out these other 2 circles. Okay, now we're gonna take the Q-tip and we're gonna take that little teeny tiny metal ring that you cannot see in my hand, I'm sure, and we're gonna thread the Q-tips through the center of it. So you'll have the little ring on the middle of the Q-tip. Next, we're gonna take one of the circles and we're gonna put a globulous amount of hot glue in the middle of it. Take the Q-tip, fuzzy side up, not fuzzy side down, and we're gonna stick it into the glue. And then we're gonna let it dry. Now, while you're doing this, just make sure that the little ring isn't in the glue. So now you have the circle on the outside, a glob of glue connecting it to the Q-tip, and then the jump ring on the Q-tip. The jump ring is still movable. That's important. Now, we're gonna take our scissors, and we're gonna just cut off the fuzzy end of the Q-tip. We're leaving maybe an inch. Is that an inch? Seems like an inch. Could be an inch. Eyeball it, And then it's gonna look like that. We got the ring, the glob, the circle. Put it through the middle of our fidget spinner. All right, so now we have the jump ring, the circle, the perfectly cut Q-tip that you did not have to recut at all. And you can see it just a little bit above there. Now we're gonna take our hot glue guns, put a nice big glob of hot glue on the other one. And be very careful, please don't burn yourself. And we're gonna stick the Q-tip in it on the other side. Now we're just gonna kind of try and hold it nice and not touching. And then when it's dry, you have, a fidget spinner! Oh, that's fun. Okay, and then you can decorate it however you want. You can put some stickers on it. I'm gonna put some stickers on these circles. I'm gonna put a superhero on the back because that feels right. Put some wows. I got a wow. Wow. Put that on another circle. I'm gonna put the star on the middle. Yeah, and you can hold it in the middle. And you can spin to your heart's content. Fidget spin.